last world war wasn't just between people. It was between people and giant monsters. The Hollow Earth Cold War went hot sometime in the early 90s. Before that, portals were scarce with little to no activity in a handful of remote locations hidden across the world. That all changed after a huge Titan brawl against an alien dragon rattled the Earth. The noise woke them up, the bigger ones deeper down. We thought the three-headed golden thing from the stars was rugged. It was nothing. The real threat was beneath us. The world below erupted in a crazed energy on a global scale, unleashing a heinous reptilian army that hadn't seen the light of day in eons. They were hungry and full of unknowable subterranean madness. They leaked nuclear radiation everywhere. We were poisoned by it and torn apart by the huge skeletal nightmare shapes that crawled up at night. Eventually, the wave of death from below subsided because they were all topside, taking the place over. The Titans did what they could to preserve their surface-level control from the invading force, but along with us, they failed, and those that survived were changed.
The emergence of the Hollow Earth was the trigger for the reawakening of the Primordial Age. Memories of an ancient world lost to the abyss of time began to recall itself, and what we discovered in 1954 that started this new age of monsters was from that abyss, surviving through every dark age and strange eon since life first exploded from Earth's molten core. The huge semi-aquatic eternal reptile we'd studied for decades went from balancing nature to remembering his true nature. He reawakened. Every god is the god of something. Godzilla turned out to be the god of destruction, and the primordial Hollow Earth reptile army was his unholy congregation.
The king of the monsters turned against all things, including all Titans, and all of us. He had become the anti-order, the tyrant of chaos, enemy to all architecture. He was the head which would lead to the end of all civilization. We needed big muscle, we needed our god king fast, so of course we set out to make one. The Mecha Godzilla project, begun in 1973, was still in its infancy. A man-made Titan robot was considered in those scientific inner circles to be too impractical for any real-world application. Too zany. Of course it was zany, just not zany enough. We answered with something much zanier. We needed something quick and dirty, so we sacrificed man-made Titan for man-manipulated Titan. We dubbed it Project Godkiller and set up shop in the wastes of the Nevada desert. Extreme desperation is an ugly look on modern man. It leads to making funky decisions, which in hindsight appear extremely irresponsible. But in those weird years of the late 90s, we began a decades-long initiative to weaponize and manipulate the mind of a Titan and claim it for our own. For this diabolical experimentation, we chose a viable subject we discovered on a small, remote island in the early 70s.
Kong wasn't born with a 100-foot shotgun in his hands. We made it and we put it there by exhausting the defense budget of the entire world. By 2020, he rolled out on a mission to kill a god and exterminate all that got in his way. Our champion, to reclaim order in a world no longer our own. For a time we were beside ourselves with pride at what we'd accomplished, as he blasted and beat down the Horde. That unlimited power under our command. It felt like we had a shot. Of course, this all went horribly wrong. Kong broke his techno chains and cyber shackles we attached to him, but kept the gun and the horde of oxygen-destroying shells from the base for a near-endless supply of ammunition. He also retained some of his advanced training in modern warfare. That is when it went sideways.
It all traces back to those red berries we found on Skull Island in '85. Everything is about those red berries. Their discovery marked the beginning that would change everything and would make all of this madness possible. The application of red berry juice was the elixir of our doom, and the key to creation of our new king named Kong. Kong with a shotgun.
What's up, residents? Jacob here. Just wanted to give a special shout out to Bill Couture and all the badass artists who made this special Kong with the Shotgun art that was pretty much the whole basis of this video. It was really just a good way for us to, kind of promote the badass artists in the monster community, so I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. All of this was really Bill's work, so if you want to see more of it, go check out the link down below, and you can really see all his awesome Kong with the Shotgun lore that he's created. That script that you heard Al and I read, he wrote all that, so this is his baby, so please go check it out. So if you want to see more collabs like this, just let us know. Alright everybody, peace out, have a good day.